All right, what's up everybody? Another day, another property home tour, and that's right, I am back. It's been a while. I do apologize. Been very busy. We have a bunch of clients coming in, buying some homes. Believe it or not, home pricing has shot back up. It is a crazy market, okay? I can tell you right now, home pricing, the median price point for a home is roughly about $470,000. We're about to hit that $480,000 all-time high here in Las Vegas. I know a lot of you guys are like, yeah, right. With interest rates being this high, believe it or not, things are moving fast. I'm literally submitting offers for investors, and we are having multiple offers. The last offer submitted, 28 offers on a home. People are actually waiving their loan contingencies again. I don't know what is going on with this housing market. But anyway, just wanted to give you a quick update. If this is your first time tuning in to this channel, my name is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas. I'm a licensed real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the only channel that brings you property home tours and also educates you on building a custom home out here or purchasing a home out here in Las Vegas. So today I'm out here in the north side of the Las Vegas Valley, just right off the 95 on the east side. We have Santa Fe, which is the casino right here. Now this home, or this community right here, consists of 203 homes. We do have single stories and also 2 stories as well. Now what I like about this community, you also have the option with a 3rd car garage that is actually a RV parking. That is right, okay? Now, we have a total of 8 models that you can pick from, but today we're gonna be focusing on this lovely floor plan. This is the Dolores, which is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and 2,830 square feet with a 3-car garage. Let's go take a look at it. Let's see what we have. We have 3 different elevations that you can pick from, okay? Let's take a look on this side. I know in my last video, or there's been a couple of videos where I said, hey, look, based upon the algorithm, a lot of you guys do not like longer videos. I mentioned that a couple times, and what happened was a lot of you guys had comments that I like the long out videos. So I'm just gonna take my time. We're gonna look at this thing together and just kind of go through it. Right here we have our clean out, which is something that you definitely need to identify. But I gotta go inside because it is just getting way too hot for me. Okay, whew. First thing as I come in, I notice air conditioning feels real good. Now with Richmond American Homes at the design studio, they have a great design studio, and also the designers over there are super cool, and there's tons of snacks that you can pick and choose from. That's why I like to go to the design studio right off of Dean Martin. Now we have 2 bedrooms here as we come in. First thing I noticed that we do have plank wood tiles here, which is really nice. Really cool. Grout lines are very light, however, this will eventually get dirty. We do have some high ceilings, 10-foot ceilings. Some builders will charge you for the 10-foot ceiling, so that's something to double check. Also check the radiant barrier as well. Orange peel texture with the 2-tone paint. As we come through these 8-foot doors, this first bedroom here, queen size bed. We have a desk on this side that's probably about 4 feet. Then the nightstand here is about another 2 feet. So this room is probably 11 by 11. Okay, we do have the industrial carpets. Let's take a look at the windows. We got a dual pane window here. Okay, these are vinyl. Okay, we have the custom doors, so that was definitely an upgrade, and also with the hardware. Okay, so as you can see, the theme is going to be black throughout the whole house. We have a 3-panel door. These are not solid core doors, so something to keep in mind. On this one, looks like they upgraded with the 3 rocker switch with the ceiling fan with the lights, which is really nice. So you have the 4-can lighting, as you can see. The ceiling fan, they have hot as well. So this one has all the upgrades. Now we have a Jack and Jill bathroom. As you can see with the Jack and Jill, it looks like we have the 12 by 24 on the tile. 36 inches on the cabinets, under mounted sink. Again, Delta is the contractor with this builder. Their supplies, okay. We have the tub shower combo. This is an aqua tub. Now this is a square tub. Now typically you will have to upgrade the fixtures and also the tile, the cladding all the way to the top. Looks like they added the top Schluter, which is really nice. I would have cladded this thing all the way to the top and get rid of this shower curtain. It's pretty nice light fixtures. However, so funny, you don't get this light fixture at the design studio. The only thing about the Richmond American Homes at the design studio, some of that stuff that you see, they're limited options, okay? And that's all builders, believe it or not. All right, let's go this way. Okay, one thing I see here, we have a transfer grill. Hopefully that is a transfer duct, not a grill. And yes, it looks like it transfers the grill. Thermostat is right here. Let's take a look at this second bedroom. Now the third bedroom, it is a ensuite as well. And I don't know if I mentioned this is a 3-car garage. Now HOAs here are gonna run you $59 a month, which is a great deal for this community. Here's your walk-in closet. And then right above we have a light. Nice. You definitely need a lot of light. Now, all the new home builds does not come with blinds, so it's something to keep in mind. One thing I noticed here with stock and standard is the orange peel texture and also the bull nose, okay? Then our baseboards, okay? I definitely do like the nice wide hallways. Off to the right, this is where we come into our suite over here. So let's make our way down this way. Oh, but take a look at this. This is almost like a next gen. You shut off this door. This is actually one of their most popular models. So this is how it would look. Okay. This is like a full-on suite. So all this would be additional that you would have to add. The cabinets, the sink, the plumbing, and also the outlets as well to run this small little refrigerator. However, this would be good for like your, you know, your in-laws, okay? We have another thermostat here. Very nice high ceilings. On this one, they did a tremendous amount of upgrades. Let's go take a look at this walk-in closet here. Oh, take a look at this. Okay. See this? Closets in Las Vegas. Just want to say we partnered up with them. Okay. They are one of our sponsors for LV Home Experts podcast every Wednesday. I do apologize we couldn't do our show on Wednesday. Again, we've been so busy. Now let's take a look at this bathroom here. Here we have upgraded tile, 36-inch on the cabinets again, quartz countertops, beautiful black stopper, all the trims, all black. Love the theme, and I love the color of this tile. Now let's take a look at the glass here. We have a 1/2 inch. This is actually a good glass, okay? It's very thick, so make sure when you order this glass, what type of glass you're gonna get. That's something that you need to be aware of, okay? Let's make our way back over here. Let's see what we got here. Now, also, something I want to mention with the casings around the doors, you can do the straight edge. However, if you do the straight edge, you're going to have to do the straight edge for the baseboards. That's going to cost you more money. Now, some builders will add the top. All right, guys, so it looks like the camera had shut off, so I do apologize. So with this builder and some builders out here, what you'll notice is that they'll lay the baseboard first. Actually, I'm sorry, they'll actually lay the tile first, then the baseboards. The cleaner way and the proper way to really do this is to take the tile underneath and lay the baseboards on top. There's a reason why builders do this, a couple reasons. The first reason is because when they're building a home, they're trying to build a home as fast as possible. And you don't want too many contractors overlapping each other. So that's the reason why they do the baseboards first, then they lay the tile up against the baseboards. However, you're losing about a 1/4 inch of the baseboards when you do that. In addition to that, if you did do the tile underneath the proper way, then lay the baseboards, what you're going to notice is that there's going to be a gap from one end to another. It's never flush. So to avoid that, what they do is, by doing it this way, when you add the grout lines, you fill in all the gaps. So that's just a technique that builders will use, which is very smart on their part, but the average person won't know that, right? Now here, Off to the right, we do have the laundry room. You already know a lot of this stuff is all a upgrade. The sink, the plumbing and all that stuff. Washer and dryer are not included. Here we have our additional storage closet. 48-inch smart panel box. Here, this is where we're going to identify the couple things that are included. However, these are actually an upgrade. They're about $1.25 for each room. These are actually power over Ethernet or Cat 6, whatever you want to call it. You can do video, audio here as well, which is really nice in video. Here, this is your Smurf tube to your D-Mark. This is something that you always want to make sure that you have. Now, coax cable, the same thing. Right above us is our access for the AC unit. Okay, like the fact that it's actually in here. This allows you to crawl in. Now, one thing I want you to do is check on the radiant barrier. If it's included, typically with this builder, you'll get the radiant barrier. Here's a 3-car garage, which we can't get into. We have some additional storage space here. This full built out right here will cost you roughly about $900, okay? Coat closet. Now let's go take a look at the office. Now this is a pretty large office, believe it or not. Now this is probably a 12 by 12. Now, one of the options that you guys can do is you guys can put a door here. I would rather keep this French door, and if you want these doors off, you could take off the door. But in the near future, you could utilize this as a bedroom, because I believe you could actually put another closet here if you wanted to, okay? Now, on this side right here, looks like we have 2 Goodmans. Now, Goodmans are equivalent to a Hyundai Sonata, which they're very good cars. However, you gotta maintain them. They're not like your top dog, like your Trans, AC units, okay? Now, one thing I've noticed here, what they did was they put the coax cable here and also the Cat 6. However, if you ever decide to have a full office like this in the center, as you can see, this table is leaning off to the right of the bedroom. The reason why is because the outlet is here. But if you want your table to be in center and you want cables coming across, you need to make sure you're going to do your floor outlet here. But that is actually done during the process of the structural options. But make sure to ask the agent to do that, because if not, what happens is once you pass that timeline, after they pull the permits to pour the concrete, you're not going to be able to get that done, okay? So this is something that you just need to think of ahead of time. Now, this is a nice setup here. I definitely do love the living room, how open this floor plan is. However, the downfall, one thing that I see with this that needs to be done, this is something that you need to think of. This is great. You may want to section this off and change the living room sometimes, right? Let's say if you want to move that couch right over here, this section off, you may want to move that TV there. So now the question is, do you also have that Smurf tube, Cat 6, and coax cable over here? You may want to run that over there too as well for the future. Also, here, if you move your lamp light here, now where are you going to plug it in? There's no plug. During your structural options, you're going to do a floor outlet. That's important, okay? Over here, we have your connections for your sub, because as you can see, you have the distribute sound. So these are things that you need to think about if you are going to lay your surround sounds, okay? Now back here, we have a 15-foot slide right here in back of me. These are vinyl. Let's take a look at this kitchen. Definitely a gorgeous kitchen. Love this island. Full overlay cabinets. There are some scuffs and marks. These are very easy to fix. One of the problems that I do see is basic underneath, always on the toe kick, because the trade's never fixed under the toe kick and you'll never catch it. So one thing that I do see here, and it's not about picking this property apart, it's just something that you should just be aware of, okay? So, like right here, as you can see, this tile ran the full length of the tile, right? But they should be cutting another piece of tile to butt up against this toe kick. But what happens is they just decide, hey, we're just gonna grout that out, right? So as you can see, it's just a matter of how attention to detail you wanna get. But that's totally up to you. For me, this is not a big deal. However, that's just new home constructions. It's never perfect, it's never square, but it's just something to be aware of. Here, we have our undermounted sink, and that is a Blanca sink. which is going to cost you some money, okay? So is this beautiful quartz countertop. This is actually a double stack seam. As you can see, it's right down here. Now with all the islands, it's required to have an outlet. Here they added 3 pendant lightings, which you won't be able to get at this design studio, okay? Beautiful cabinetry, really gorgeous. Couple things that I would have done here, okay? We do have a light rail underneath, so if you do add an LED light, you need a light rail. Also with the light rail, what you're gonna notice is between this light rail and the cabinet, you'll have a gap in between here. Make sure to fill that gap up, because if you don't fill that gap up, this light is turned on, you're sitting down in your living room, that light is gonna come through, okay? So you wanna seal this. This is also a beautiful backsplash. Now, with this beautiful backsplash, to have that fully custom, you need to bring this all the way up to the top. It's gonna give you that extra custom feel. Now, these are actually GE packaged appliances. You can definitely do the upgrade to the Monogram. Monogram is a whole nother level above GE, which is the same company. However, this is a still beautiful cook countertop, right? It's totally up to you. We have a microwave, convection, okay? And then we have our oven. Let's take a look at the pantry. Pantry is a little bit smaller than I would expect it. 36 inches on this 36 cubic inch in the refrigerator, on the refrigerator. Now you can do a counter depth refrigerator, which kind of gives you that more streamlined custom look. But for a house at this price point, this is just fine. You still get that custom look. Now let's go take a look at the dining area here. Love the fact that we have a round table. I think this works very well. They added the 2 lights and the chandelier light. This additional counter space right here, we already know, guys, this is a upgrade. Now with some of these maybe 12 or 24, make sure they're 24-inch depth, because if it's only 12, you're not going to get that much room. This is a perfect counter depth on this one. Now, one thing I would have probably done here, okay, because this is actually really a focal point, I would have done some floating cabinets and also add LED lights underneath the cabinets as well, so that way you can display some beautiful items. Now, let's go take a look at the primary. So as you can see, the primary is separate from the others. Now, I thought the primary is going to be a little bit bigger than this. However, I mean, for me, it's still a decent size, because we got the king size bed, the 2 windows here. And with the high ceilings, everything just looks nice and open. Obviously, we're going to have our TV here too as well, okay? We have a thermostat, which is really nice. Now, one thing I also want you to keep in mind when we're purchasing a home out here in Las Vegas, some of these outlets may not be straight. It's okay. You could just take it, you can move it, and you can straighten it up by loosening the screw. Coming in here, we have a 12 by 24 tile. As you can see, the tile has a very, very nice sheen to it. However, with this type of tile, number 1, it can be very slippery, and number 2, okay, you're gonna see a bunch of marks, okay, especially when the sun starts hitting it. I definitely love this custom strip all the way to the top. Kind of gives that custom feature to it. Then we have our nice sunken tub. Then we have our dual sinks, beautiful cabinetry. Then we have our wallpaper. Now, if you ever do a wallpaper, do that aftermarket, because it's going to be a lot cheaper, okay? Then our water closet. Coming into the closet here, this is with Closets Las Vegas. Now this closet, I'm going to say this is small. However, I believe this could be pushed back a little bit more from that 3-car garage, okay? I forgot the floor plan, so I do apologize for that. Now, this builder is giving out a couple incentives if you do use their lender, and also with the design studio. I was told it was like $10,000 on certain models, $20,000, even up to $30,000, but I don't know how long that's going to last. Let's take a look here. Now, typically, I'll just burp, I apologize. Typically, these lots here are about 5 feet, right? But this one's a little bit further, so I do like this. This is a larger lot. You'll definitely be able to fit a pool in here for sure. Gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, it got some solar panels up in here too. Now, I'm not saying I'm against solar panels, but for me, it's not worth it. I should probably do a segment on the solar panels and probably bring somebody on solar panels, and maybe one day somebody can convince me why I should get a solar panel. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I'm definitely open to hear why I should get solar panels, okay? Matter of fact, I wanna know why, if you have solar panels, do you even like it? Do you even think it's worth it? There's some pros and cons to it. I don't want to get into it, but oh, look at that bird just landed. It's cool, huh? Look at that. Let's see how close we can get to it before it takes off. Oh, that was the end of that game. So, as you can see, some of this pop outs here, they kind of curve out. Some of them is finished, some of them is not clean. This is something that I tend to see a lot on the trims of the sliders, okay? It's not as clean. Again, it's just some of my pet peeves. Maybe I just like things like super perfect, but that's me. However, not everything is perfect. All right, guys, I mean, that's it, pretty much it for this end of this video home tour. If you guys like more videos like this, let me know, okay? And I do apologize. My goal is really to, you know, provide the content, provide the information, and share with you guys the process of building a home. And I want to make sure that you're buying a home the right way, the smart way. And it's important, if you guys don't use me as your agent, which is, there's no cost to you whatsoever, you guys can use anybody you want. Just make sure you're just not dealing with a regular or an average agent, or an agent that is just going to take you to a new homes track, but literally not help you and walk you through the process and go through the design process and utilize and spending your money the right and the proper way. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the LV Home Experts Podcast. All right, guys, my name is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas. I really wish you guys nothing but the best, and be blessed, folks. All right, what's up, everybody? Another day, another property home tour. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas. I'm a licensed real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So today I'm back out here on the northwest side of the Las Vegas Valley. Right across here we have Santa Fe Casino. We are just east of the 95, okay? So today I'm here in this neighborhood called Dove Point Place by Richmond American Homes. So this home right here features 2,190 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with a 3-car garage. This is a ranch style home. The base price on here currently is at $526,950. So we're gonna go inside, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna see exactly what is going on with this home. So a couple things I've noticed, we have some nice pavers here. They're the typical terracotta, which is all right. Now we're gonna take a look at the side of the house here. Standard stucco. The tankless water heaters here, as you can see, the exhaust and the supply line. You got your gas line, your irrigation, your main line for the house, and your rainbird control system. You've got 3 different elevations to pick from. I believe this is elevation B. Each elevation that you pick, right, there will be a cost. Sometimes you may be forced to pick an elevation that you don't want. I've noticed that these are Goodman AC units. It states it does come with a 16 SEER. Just make sure you get that 16 SEER rating with it. I do like that flat tile. These are concrete tiles. They pretty much last forever. It's just the underlayment that you are looking for. We have a nice 8-foot door. Let's go right through. Let's see what we have here. First thing I've noticed, we have some wide doors. Love the fact that we have lights going all the way down the hall. Here we have a bedroom here and here. Let's just start off from here. So we have upgraded on the 8-foot doors. Standard carpet. They did the standard baseboards here with the texture. Now on this one we have the Cat 6 and the coax cable here. However, this room is not that large, and it seems like your bed set could really only go one way, and this is the direction here. So now, if you do have a TV, what it looks like is that it is 16 inches here, but the problem is that now you definitely need a Smurf tube to hang your TV with a articulating wall mount for your TV. If not, then what do? Because you can't put your headboard here because there's a window here. So basically your bed has to go here. So that tells me, number one, see if we could raise that up and also add a Smurf tube as well. We have a transfer duct, so I do like that. Well, actually, it looks like a transfer grill. Yeah, it looks like transfers from out here, so that bedroom should have one too as well. We have a thermostat here, so this is probably dual zone. Definitely did the upgrades on the hardware. Got some blue cabinets. These are full overlay cabinets. Keep in mind when you do this from the design studio, you are forced to add the knobs here. So you have the gold. You got the Petrofina undermounted sink. Looks like they did the wallpaper. Now this builder does not offer wallpaper. This is all aftermarket stuff. Okay. You got the fiberglass tub. Then we have this nice cladding with the Delta fixtures. Really nice. You got your traditional toilet. Alright, we're going to head down here. We're going to take a look at this second bedroom. So this is really not that bad. It's pretty much like the same size as the other one. We have the standard carpet too as well. On this one, it looks like it works a little bit better than the other bedroom. Probably the other bedroom I'd probably make into an office because, again, we have our headboard here. Then we are allowed to add the Smurf tube, so now you can actually have that wall mount. Or if you have a dresser, you don't have to do that additional $350 for that Smurf tube. You can just go ahead and set your TV right here as well. You do have more of a cleaner look if you have a flat screen TV that's mounted to the wall. Standard closet. We've got some orange peel texture. Now you do have like a long hallway that goes down here, which is really nice, and it's wide. We talked about this in the past. If we just take a look down this wall line here with this baseboards, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little bit crooked. It's very wavy. It's very hard to get these things straight, but the only way to get it straight is if you shimmy the drywall correctly. Definitely nice open floor plans, high ceilings. Now your primary is going to be on this side. With the 3-car garage, you do get the tankless water heater as well. The garage is going to be over here. Okay. Now let's go take a look at the primary. Now the windows that you see here, okay, these will be additional upgrades, okay, for this room. However, if you do this, then you are literally forced to put your bed in one direction, which is, I think it's fine because now you can do your entertainment center right here. So I think this is a perfect layout for that. This is our second thermostat. So in this one, looks like they equipped it with some distribute sounds, which is really nice. Now, if you get the Crestron system, what I like about the Crestron system is that you are able to control your music, and if you switch out your lights, you can have everything all connected through one system. So it's something that I definitely would look into. However, you need to make sure you pre-wire for those things. So now as we come into the primary here, bathroom, as you can see, we have the 24 or 12 by the 24 tile, 36 inches on the vanity. You have some standard quartz with some veining. It's a little bit, I want to say more brown than anything. Then again, we have our Delta fixtures with some gold trimming. Then we have some wallpaper. Now on this one we have a small bathroom. So as we come in here, we have a nice bench seat. Then we have a glass door. However, I feel like this glass door doesn't make any sense because it is far enough that the water should not be splashing out. Now, this is just a standard window or glass here. You can get these, right, with a certain type of coating on here where, because the water is so harsh here, right, you don't want this to get etched. So they do make glass like that where they pretty much, I'm trying to think the word. When they make the glass, they melt this type of chemical into the glass. So that's something that you could possibly do in the near future. However, the builders will not offer that, especially this builder here. A lot of things that you see will be like aftermarket parts. Like I guarantee that you won't get this at Richmond American Homes, the wallpaper as well, or the fixtures. Here, with the walk-in closet, we do have Closets Las Vegas. We just partnered up with them, so if you guys want a discount, please contact my girl Pat and just let her know that you have seen the video. So this kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like. Not bad. Then we have a water closet right here, and we're gonna make our way through here and back out to the main living area. So I love the fact that the transition from the engineering wood here to the carpet did a really good job. So we have a nice open floor plan. We do have some distribute sounds, a lot of can lighting. These are Reese's can lightings. However, they are a little bit outdated. We have a nice center 12-foot slide. Nice high 10-foot ceilings. Here, the reason why we have this is because this is a solid header. This is an engineering header right here. So let's take a look at the island here. So this island's a little bit shorter. You can actually do the upgrades. Now, one thing that I would do to keep this more custom is to see if we can actually skin the front, okay? If not, that's something you guys can do after, or see if you can have cabinets all the way around, okay? This is a pretty large island. You have a 2-inch front face on this island here. Undermounted sink. Obviously this is all an upgrade. Faucet as well, and also the 3 pendant lighting. Now you would actually have to pre-wire that too as well, okay? Not bad. So a couple things. The LED, the light rail is all an upgrade, okay? So it does come with a 42-inch, okay, maple cabinets. So you're not gonna get this. You do have the option for the counter depth refrigerator. Definitely give you that more custom look as well. Then we have this nice monogram gourmet kitchen appliance. Now you're not gonna get this. However, you can definitely do the upgrades here. Now one thing I want to show you is that from here, oh, these are actually the cafe appliances. Sorry, I thought it was monogram. Okay, so from here to here, you can definitely do the upgrades. Now, if you do this, it's going to give you that dramatic look. If not, this will look empty. Definitely be a little bit weird. You do have this slide right here, 6-foot slide. These are all vinyl slides. Now, this is a upgrade too as well. I mean, everything's an upgrade. Let's go take a look at our pantry. Let's start off the laundry room. Laundry room, looks like we have the 12 by 24 with a 6-inch stagger. The front load, washer and dryer. I do not like the front loads. The top loads are better. Also, in addition to that, in the near future, if you want to have certain configurations with this, right? As far as like the cabinets, I would just stick to the standard, okay? They're going to be gas appliances. Then we got 36 inches on the cabinets. I mean, at this point, you might as well do the 42 to really give you that custom look. Optional with the sink, plumbing, and also the undermounted sink. So there's so many options that you can do here. If not, you'll just get the plastic. Let's take a look at this. 40-inch, okay, smart panel box. I'm gonna pull this open for a second. I want to see what this home is equipped with. Okay, we got the Smurf tube to the D mark. We have 1, 2, 6 power over Ethernet and coax cables here. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's what this home is equipped with. I definitely would add a outlet here as well. We have coat closet. Now we have a built-in here. Okay. This would just be an open space. I would highly recommend that you do that. It just kind of gives that custom look. Walk-in pantry, which is not that bad. Pretty decent size on a walk-in pantry. Keeps everything open. Now let's go take a look on the outside, because I definitely do like the outside of this house here. Because a lot of the yards are pretty large. We have the covered patio. Now, another thing, the outlet is actually required to be here. However, you're probably going to do some entertaining here, so you might want to do, okay, an outlet for TV, right, and also coax cable to watch some cable. However, if you are on a budget for the 1-in-1, because those runs about 175 when you're doing high and low voltage, at this point, if you just want to do your outlets and you would just do Wi-Fi, that's completely fine. But imagine having a nice big screen TV here while you are entertaining, okay? So it's just something to keep in mind. Another thing is when it comes to like cameras and stuff like that, if you're going to do the pre-wire cameras, I can go on and on about that. There's so many configurations that you can do. However, you may want to consider a camera here that's focusing on these doors here, okay? These are definitely gorgeous sized lots. I know a lot of you guys want a bigger lot, and this is a pretty large lot, believe it or not, for Vegas. You don't really get this too much when you start getting closer to the Strip. They just pretty much no longer exist. They're very hard to come by. But this really gives you an idea of what you can do to your backyard. Now this is definitely a pool-sized lot, so there's so many options that you can do. Now if you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, I would highly encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel. And also, we really want to earn your business. We really do. Another thing here that I just want to show you guys real quick is that this part right here, all the way around this whole trim of the door, okay? Sometimes what happens is when they paint this and they do the stucco and the concrete, as you can see, it's getting on the plastic here. Sometimes the plastic will break and the chip, so make sure to take a look at that, because once you sign off on this, you will never be able to get that fixed. Now also, if you're a first-time home buyer, we definitely want to help you out. And if you're an investor, you're looking to reposition your money, especially like from California, we can do a 1031 exchange. We can help you guys out. We can defer that capital gains. We've been doing this for a bunch of investors, especially out in California. They are repositioning their money out here, especially with a bunch of fires going on and stuff like that across the country, right? Believe it or not, if you start to do your research, a lot of insurance companies will no longer insure your home, right, in like fire zone areas and stuff like that. So it's just something to keep in mind. So if you're in California, you're thinking to reposition your money, you don't want to pay the taxes on your property, why not do a 1031 exchange and let's get you an investment property, and let's save you tons of money. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video home tour. Let me know what your thoughts are. I wish you guys nothing but the best, and be blessed, folks. All right, what's up, everybody? Another day, another property home tour. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name's Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, licensed real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So today I'm back out here in the northwest of the Las Vegas Valley, just east of the 95. So today we're going to be touring this model here by Richmond American Homes. This is the Hibiscus model. Now we are in the neighborhood called Dove Point Place, builders Richmond American Homes. So the Hibiscus features 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath with a 2-car garage. This is a 2-story home, as you can see. The base price on here, believe it or not, is $396,950. This is going to be more of your entry-level home. Now, keep in mind, the median price point for a home right now for a resale is $450,000. So that's for a resale. However, keep this in mind, that should you happen to buy this home, you will have to do some upgrades to it. Okay? All right, let's take a look at this home and let's see what's going on here. First thing I notice with this model is the door is off to the side. This could be a little bit sketchy as far as for safety purposes, because somebody could hide off to the side. However, 9 times out of 10, you'll probably end up always coming through the garage to get access to the house. Now, also, I've noticed one thing on their website saying that you do get a 16 SEER AC unit. Okay, this right here is actually a Goodman, which is, there's nothing wrong with the Goodman. Okay, also it says it comes with a 16 SEER, but this is actually 13.8. Okay, so that's something that you need to check. And these are those little things, and it's so important that you have an agent that, you know, has your best interest and is going to look out for you. So as we come in, this is kind of like your foyer. You have the bathroom here, your main living area. This takes you upstairs. Then we have our 2-car garage. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We have our coat closet here. As you can see, we have tile flooring throughout the first floor. So typically the cost, well, depending on the type of tile, the type of material, right? Now, for the first floor, something like this is probably going to cost you about $12,000 for this type of material, okay? Also, when it comes to the grout lines, just make sure you have something that's pretty close and you get it sealed. Sometimes they'll charge you for a seal. Now, they do make grouts now where they put the chemical inside the grout and they can seal it that way. But also, keep in mind, if you do seal your grout, this is something that you're always going to have to seal probably like once every year, 2 years, depending on the manufacturer recommendation. Okay, let me make the adjustments on this gimbal here. Here we go. So as you can see, it's not really that large of a home, but again, this is more of a entry level home. The cabinets, you're going to get the standard 42 maple cabinets. However, also with the cabinets as well, these, you're not going to get the dovetails. I mean, you could always upgrade with the dovetails, but at this price point, I would never recommend to do the dovetails. You're just wasting money. You can allocate that money towards additional upgrades. Did you see how those lights just flickered? Okay. Reason why it flickered is because the AC just kicked on. That tells me it's pulling too much amperage and you need another breaker, or you need another fuse that has a higher amperage. That's the reason why this light had kicked out like that. So these are things that you have to take a look at. Now, typically the panels, they come with 200. If you can get the 220 panel, okay, that's also important, right? Your breaker box, okay? The more amperage, the better it is. So it's something that you need to keep in mind. We have a 6-panel door. Hopefully you guys are learning something here. Here's your linen closet. Now, guys, don't knock this home. This is a starter home, right? Orange peel texture. So it looks like this is where we're going to be hanging out, doing the dining. We have our small little island here with the undermounted sink. So with this builder, they're contracted, right, with Delta fixtures, okay, GE appliances as well. And let's take a look at this cook countertop here. This is such a small cook countertop with the 4 burner, which is so small. I would rather have a center grill too as well. If you can upgrade that, that'd be great. This is just way too small for this. Another thing we want to check out if this thing exhausts out, which is great. I believe Richmond charges you to exhaust this out. So that's at the design studio. A lot of builders already give you that exhaust that goes out. We have a 6-foot slide here. This would be a upgrade on the slide. Now let's take a look on the outside. This is a 12-foot slide here. We got the covered patio. Now I believe with the covered patio and also the balcony that you'll see back here, these are all additional upgrades. The landscaping does not come with the house. Okay, as you can see, this is the primary right here, obviously. I mean, it's a really gorgeous backyard. I mean, you have a lot of land here, especially in this side of town. You get more bang for your buck, but there are some pros and cons. I mean, you may, commute to Harry Reid International. Traffic time is going to probably take you a good 40 minutes. So we have a heat glow here. Now, this heat glow right here, okay, this is a 22-inch heat glow. You can change the colors on this, which is really nice. So they did the upgrade on the fireplace, the built out, the cladding, right? And also for the pre-wire for the TV, so just keep that in mind. We do have 9-foot ceilings. Some builders may charge you for that. Here's the half bath, upgraded on the sink cabinet here to be the pedestal sink. Got the exhaust fan. Now with this type of wallpaper, you got to be very careful because these things will actually peel after a while. You got your alarm panel here. Let's make our way upstairs. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before we come to a landing. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 before we come to another landing. So this banister right here is typically a pony wall, but it has been upgraded. And it seems like this needs to have an upgrade to get rid of this pony wall and to have this banister, because it really opens everything up. So remember when we talked about a 4-bedroom? So we have 1 here, 2 here. This would be your closet. 3, 4. Now in this configuration, okay, we always look at a resale value. Is a 4-bedroom better than a 3-bedroom on a resale? Not necessarily, but it does open up more of a demographics, right, of your buyers. Okay, so keep that in mind. However, in this case, it is better to keep it as a 3-bedroom in this little loft or den, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the reason why is because if you block this off, okay, what happens is you come upstairs, it looks very narrow, looks very closed off. So it doesn't appeal to the next buyer. But as I come up here, the way it sits now, I come up here, I feel like it's open. So this is a better value, okay? This is the reason why you guys need to hire us, because we always look at the exit strategy. And this is what you should be doing when you're buying a home. Always look at the exit strategy, because you'll never live in this home forever. I mean, I've been living in my home now, what, for 10 years, but eventually I'm going to end up selling it. Well, you know what, let me backstep. I'm not going to sell it because the interest rate was so low, I will never get an interest rate like that again. So we're not selling it. However, I'm talking about like moving out at this point. But if I did sell it, right, Now, a lot of builders now are giving a bunch of programs out as far as the buy down. So that's like definitely the incentives, okay? As you can see, those lights are flickering. I'm telling you, the amperage is wrong on this. I mean, this is kind of cool, you know? Kind of hang out here. Honestly, when you have a 2-story, you probably end up spending most of your time upstairs because, you know, me and the wife, she has an office upstairs. We have 2 bedrooms. 1 bedroom and just pretty much like pile all my clothes. I have so much clothes. See that light just flickering? And we just pretty much stay upstairs. Alright, so here's the bathroom. You would have to upgrade the vanity, add additional sink. Love the tub shower combo. And as you can see, this is all cladded all the way up to the top. Okay, that nice herringbone with some sluters. Got the Delta. See what it looks like from right here. There you go. That's cool that there's some windows here. This is such a small little door. Now these rooms are, you know, very small. They're not large whatsoever. They're probably like 11 by 10. As you can see, this one has a lot of like upgrades for the lighting because they knew it was going to be dark. Now, one thing I want you to think about is that the way that the home is positioned, okay, right? This home is facing north right now as we speak. The sun's going to come up here, sets over here. But you have another house here, okay? That's going to block a lot of that sunlight. So this room is going to look dark. So these are things that you have to think about. So you already know in your mind that, hey, I am going to have to get 4-can lighting. There's just no way around it because if not, this is such a dark house. Now here, right, the sun exposure is going to be on this side. So you have a lot of heat retention on this side because, again, this is where it rises and it sets. You already know your setback from the edge of your house to the retaining wall, okay? As you can see, when you're building these things, you want to take a look at your neighbors, okay? Take a look. What is the dimensions or the floor plans or the plot map? I'm sorry, actually the plot map for the home. Like this one, as you can see, the backyard is just very open. So you're going to get a lot of that natural light, which is great. Now, another thing I want you to take a look at is the retaining wall is 5 feet. It's required by code, so a total of 10 feet. Some of them may be a little bit wider, okay? But like this one, because the setback is so far back, right, your house is not blocked by every other house, okay? So, again, on this one, you're going to get a lot of sun coming in on the primary. So again, these are just things I want you to really think about when you are purchasing a home. Now let's go take a look at the bathroom, see what we're working with. Here's your water closet. Then we have our walk-in closet. It's not a bad size for a walk-in closet. Again, these are just all starter homes as well. Okay, closets, Las Vegas. Contact my girl Pat. We're gonna give you some sort of discount. Here, this is kind of cool. Okay, you can actually buy these at Lowe's and Home Depot and do it yourself, but it does become a headache. And I do like these new covers that they do make with this. Kind of really gives that custom look. Because look, how we just put this here. Boom. Seamless, right? So the bathroom, they definitely did a lot of upgrades to this bathroom here as far as the tile, upgraded on the cabinets, faucets, fixtures, and lighting as well. Great job on this. I mean, it definitely gives you that spa look. But the question, is it worth the money to do this? If you are on a budget, then the answer is no, right? But if you have additional money to spend, but you're going to be staying here a little bit longer, This is something that I would definitely highly recommend that you do. And this is just more for yourself, right? Because here's the thing, you're spending $400,000 on a home, right? You want to also enjoy your home too as well. But most importantly, you know, a lot of people are not aware of this, but owning a home, believe it or not, it costs us a lot of money to own a home. I'm not talking about the mortgage payment. I'm talking about the carrying cost of a home, okay? The maintenance of a home. And I see this from time to time again where, you know, a home, right? You may have deferred maintenance. You may let one thing go, two things go. Now it becomes 10, 12 different things. Then when you decide to sell it, you start to realize, man, there's a lot of problems on this home. Then you end up getting beat up on the price point, okay? Just a quick tip for you guys. All right, that's pretty much it for this video home tour. If you guys would like more information, if you guys would like the list of standing inventory, there's actually a list, okay? Well, actually, there's a link in the description. Go ahead and click that description. And at that point, we will have one of our agents contact you with the list that you are looking for. I really, okay, wish you guys nothing but the best, okay? And be blessed, folks. I'm Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas. All right, what's up, everybody? Another day, another video home tour. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, licensed real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We just got done touring a bunch of these models here, so check those models out in our past videos by subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification button. So today I'm back out here again, out in the northwest of the Las Vegas Valley, just east side of the, or on the east side of the 95. We are right here next to the Santa Fe local casino. So today we're going to be exploring the boxwood. This used to be called the Edwards model. This is actually one of my favorite models for the rental side. You do have an option from 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 1770 square feet to 1800 square feet. Believe it or not, the base price on here is at $391,950, okay? This is a 2-car garage. Now, out of all rentals, this would definitely be it. KB Homes would be the 2469 model as well. So here's the 2-car garage, which is the sales office. Here we have our linen closet here. Now this is going to be a quick little video because I mean the home is just like not that large, right? But there's a lot of upgrades that have been done. The flooring here, beautiful kitchen island. This is the quartz countertops. Oh, what's going on with this gimbal, Chuck? Man, you so stupid. Man, I'm stupid. Okay, so this one doesn't have a pantry. So this would be your pantry right here. Now, some of these pantry configurations that you can do, you can actually do the pull-outs. But for a home like this, I probably would not do the pull-outs, okay? And the reason why is you'll probably end up renting out this home in the near future, okay? I definitely would do the under-mounted sink. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind, because of a home at this price point, right? These are kind of like entry-level homes, rental homes, but you'll still get the value out of this home, right? I would probably keep it all chrome fixtures at this point, and then keep the cabinets, you know, the full overlay cabinets. And I wouldn't spend the money on these hand pulls because they can run you about $2,800 just on these hand pulls alone, okay? The pendant lighting, I definitely would probably add. The refrigerator is not the counter depth refrigerator. As you can see, this is not the right refrigerator for this cabinet size. Now, just seems like everything is all crooked. Come on, it should be looking like this. Let's see what's going on here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me just line it up. Here we go. Like that cook countertop here, 36 inches with the nice range all the way above. However, you lose a microwave, so now you have to put the microwave here in convection, and also the oven as well. These are not going to be your dovetail cabinets or anything like that. These are just all stock and standard. that is the way I would leave it. Okay. Also, with the backsplash, I would not do the grout backsplash on here because, again, we're talking about if you ever decide to rent it. I would just do quartz all the way, one solid piece, because it lasts a lot longer. Let's go out to this backyard. Now, the backyards here are pretty decent size. It's about 25 feet on the setback here. An additional covered patio, which you'll have to pay for the upgrade probably. And you do have a balcony off the primary, okay? 16 SEER unit. However, I've already double checked some of these units. They're not 16 SEER. They're 13 SEER units. So, very important. See a lot of that happening right now. Also, another thing I've noticed on a couple of these models, every time the AC kicks on, right, it pulls so much amperage. Some of these lights are flickering, so again, keep that in mind. A 200 breaker box is standard for the breaker box. If you can get the 220, that would be even better. Gives you more amperage. We got 9-foot ceilings. Right off to the right, we have our bathroom here. We have the half bath. Typically you have the pedestal sink, but I love the fact that we have a cabinet. Definitely would do the upgrade on that. As you can see, the home is actually expanding and also contracting as well. That's going to be normal, so don't be afraid of that. Okay. Now let's make our way upstairs. Love the fact that we have this large window here. Now, remember we talked about 4 bedrooms here. So this is kind of like your loft area, okay? You have an option to do a bedroom here. Would not do the 4-bedroom. You got the banister upgrade option. Love that window here. However, keep in mind, another house is going to go there. They did this full built out here. Upgrade option. Oh, look how cute the little Mario is. Oh, so cute. Look at this. Kind of cool, huh? Mario. Interesting. Back in the day, we used to play Super Mario Brothers. That just tells you my age. Talking about the old school ones with the like controllers like that. Man, I remember those first consoles came out, and you can get the compact or the bundle package. I think the one I got was Duck Hunt with the gun, also the power pack or the running pack. Remember track and field? Y'all remember that in the Mario Brothers? Those are the good old days. You didn't have to worry about nothing when you were a kid. There's no internet. We used to just run outside, play outside. Just make sure we're home. The lights come on. Not bad. We have an extra sink here as well. Oh, what is this? Bar soap. Poopy. Let's smell it. Nasty. What do we have here? Laundry room. Very small in the laundry room. However, I mean, overall, it's a pretty nice home. But again, these are just like entry-level homes. Now, honestly, for me and my wife, this would actually be perfect. This is more than enough. We got our second thermostat here. Upgrades on the surround sounds. Got the slider with the balcony. All this is just an upgrade. I don't really think it's necessary. Unless you're a smoker, you'll never get your money back. Also with this spa-like shower, which is really nice, but You always gotta look at the exit strategy. Now, if you can find a resale like this that's already done, woo, that's a win-win for you. I never liked Richmond, their toilet. Never liked that style, but some of the stuff that they're using is very outdated. Like, they gotta get new vendors. Like, seriously. Like, I mean, who's still using these can lighting? I mean, these are like the most generic can lightings ever. It's so crazy to me. If you guys want more information on this property, give us a call. We definitely love the opportunity to earn your business. There's no charge whatsoever. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video home tour. I'm going to get back to the office now. We got a lot of emails, a lot of clients to attend to. And I do apologize that I have not been uploading videos, okay? If I'm not uploading videos, that means I'm probably out in the field, or I'll also have to catch up on my business too as well. We have so much going on that sometimes it's hard for me to do these videos, because if not, then we run behind on our business and we can't service those people that are actually ready to buy, okay? Guys, if you guys don't have a real estate agent, we definitely love the opportunity to earn your business, okay? We'll walk you through the process, but at the end of the day, you will be the captain of the ship. It's all about educating clients on how to buy a home the right way, the smart way. I'm Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, and be blessed, folks.